Welcome to the shop. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, I'm going to try some Corby Bolts for the first time, and time to finish up the Knife Talk Podcast build along. Are you ready? Here we go. Welcome back. Whew, what a journey this has been. Man, wait till you see this video. I go through all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I've never tried Corby Bolts, so I figured this would be a good time to try them, and man, whoo, they were definitely a challenge. I learned a few things and stuff like that, but make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll put my website up here. I got knives, shirts, all that good stuff. Alright, I got some B-roll to hit you with. It's been a while, so let's just do it. Alright, so I figured I'd show you this part. I already did one of the standoffs, so this is where we want. This fits perfectly, this head. This used to be a big old flathead screw. I've made it down to it fit into the thing with the pivot on the other one, but I figured I'd tape the second one. So we're going to kind of ease it like that until it's even. We don't want to push that way because it will make this smaller. We want to start here. Now every time I stop it, since this is a brushless drill, it comes loose. I have to tighten it up and all that, so just kind of take it slow. Here we go. Take the knife, see if we fit yet. Oh, there we go. Alright. This one's even tighter. Good. Boom. There we go. Just that quick. Alright, I got this snake wood. This side seems the finished side, so we'll just have to hit it on these parts and get everything smooth because they taped them together like this. So at least get this adhesive off and try to get them as flat as possible and then go from there. Guess it'd help if I plugged it in, huh? Alright, then we check it. Boom. Make sure there's no gaps here. No gaps here. Yeah, we're good. This is the one I used to drill that out, so. Now I'm doing this just like I do any of my other handles. One side at a time. And I really like the pattern here. Yeah, I'm putting the tops there. I'm going to try to match it with the other one. Same deal. Here we go. Then we can use our pivots that we made. Boom, hold it. Boom. Now let me get the bigger deals. Now see, this has that same pattern on top, so we'll have to put this one on top here. Boom. Now we drill through here. I was like, wait, how am I gonna get that pivot out? Alright, I want to see something real quick anyway. These are going to have to be a little bit bigger because they get hung up. Things are so much simpler with the 1/4 inch, but that's alright. Here's 1/4 inch. Here's the Corby Bolt head, so I want to try something real quick. Mother. Well, that wasn't good. Woo! That's a close one. Man, such a nice pattern we're gonna have to take off too. Let's start over. Alright, I'll be back on the second one. Never used to record all that again. So I had to do a little bit of modification. Instead of using 2 pivots, I got 1 pivot here holding it. Because I couldn't pull the pivots out because I made them especially for this. Usually with the knives I do 3 holes. So I have 1 and then punch them out and all that stuff. But, alright, here we go. I had to put a screw on this side so it wouldn't go too far through. But you can see it's holding. Get them all lined up. Double check it. Alright, here we go. And we don't have to worry about that screw on the back because it's going to be hanging over anyway. Boom, there we go. Alright, get pivots on, let's get these shaped. So in that last part, I was wrong. I don't use pivots. If you watch my videos, I use screws and then I just take it out of the 1 hole after I drill it and then boom, all the way through. I thought something seemed off. So I guess I'll have to make, next time I make Corby bolts. See, that's only a little bit through because it's not drilled yet. I guess when I make Corby bolts the next time, I'll have to make some things on the lathe that will fit in perfect because the holes for this are 0.2 and you can't really buy 0.2 screws, but see, look, it's nice and tight. It's on there. Boom. Got a little wiggle in it, but they're holding, so we can go and shape it. I'm gonna show this. I got the pivots in there on one side. You know, I had to knock it out just a little bit. You want to be careful not to keep knocking the pivots back and forth. You want it kind of tight on the wood. But now I'm just going to draw around it with carbon fiber. I'll use my pens, but since we're using wood here, there is still some play in that, so you want to be careful to hold it straight. The pencil's not showing up too good, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll just keep it straight. And we want to cut it on the outside of the line. Do the same for the other one. Let's get to the bandsaw. I usually don't cut these first, but I figure while I got them here, I might as well. I mean, since I had to make the pivots and they were so hard to stick together and all that, I figured let's just do it while we got it. I'm gonna round these off first, and then yeah, we'll put the knife on and get to it. To the grinder, let's go shape them. I'm gonna start here and then we'll go to the horizontal. I already kind of shaped this out a little bit just to mess around, but that's all right. We're good. Now we're going to just hang the belt over a little bit and grind it in and get it clean. And then we'll go to the horizontal and finish everything off. We'll see. Alright, to the horizontal to get it all smoothed out. Alright, this will be quick, and then we'll put the small wheel attachment and get right in here. Bigger wheel back on without the tool rest. Now you can either take it apart or leave it together. Since this is loose, I'm going to take it apart. What I would suggest, and I always suggest, is to, if you can't do it, like, I would say make an invisible line, but if you can't, just make a line that you don't want to go past. You know, you don't want to make your scale smaller. You're already good. So this is way too far out. I would half that. Alright, I'm going to take these off and we'll get to it. I had to put a couple screws back here because we still need to get in here, but it was too loose. So I might just do in here and then put a bigger small wheel on if that makes sense. But let's see what we're doing. Alright, so I'm just gonna go up real high on the belts, maybe hand sand it and get it looking pretty for the thumbnail, and then go on to the next. I'll tell you what, I don't think I'll ever use these Corby bolts again. Leave in the comments if you like these things. Man, I had to put them in the drill, make them smaller, you know, and the thing is, with pins, you just make pins, taper one side, push them through to your good, and it's the same thing. I was sitting there, you know, I want my things tight. I was hitting it like that and slipped and hit my fingers, man. I fought these things every inch of the way, but I'm gonna follow through. Gotta give it the shot as you drop them. I made them loose enough that they slide in and out, which doesn't make any sense to me, but let's get it down. Put some tape down, get the epoxy mixed up, and now one thing, make sure before you do glue up to have your fronts even and all finished, because that's the part you can't get to. I don't even like doing pins, but this makes me like pins. I like removable scales because if something goes wrong, you can just take them off and fix it. Let's do it. I got epoxy like this and the parchment paper down in my Amazon links. I got these wireless headphones. No more wires and hanging them over my ears. But every once in a while it stops and says, right channel. I got a new box, but I might as well use the old. And I'm throwing this away after this, so might as well mix them up. I don't care at this point. Usually I use 2 different things to take it out, but it's about time for this to go away, so. And I usually drill holes, you know, just indents in the scales in the knife, but I forgot, and I'm not selling this knife, but yeah, make sure to drop things every time you speak. Make sure to, you know, do some kind of indentation here and in the knife to help it grip better. I still want this to be the best it can be, but, you know, it only goes so far. See, these Corby bolts, all I'd have to do with a pin is knock the pin straight through. Now I gotta worry about all this crap. I don't like them. And you still gotta clamp them down and Hey, let me clean my hands off real quick. Now I know some people wear gloves when they do epoxy, but then I found that the epoxy just sticks to the gloves and then the gloves tear and it's Removable scales are so much easier. What a pain in the ass! I mean, it's the first time I've ever used them, so it's gonna be a learning curve, but Hey look, with pins you don't have play. Look at all the play we got in there. So you still gotta clamp it. I mean, ruining my beautiful knife with these damn Corby bolts. Alright, let's spray it down with rubbing alcohol and clean it all up. I'm gonna let it dry for like a couple hours, come down and check it again. You know, this isn't fast setting, this is overnight setting. I like it that way you have plenty of time to fix mistakes and stuff. So I know a lot of people say, well, I don't have a horizontal grinders. You know, I can't do it like that, so I just went ahead and hit the bolts here. You know, it all dried up pretty good. This one moved out a little bit, so I'm gonna have to bring this down or smooth it in something, because this is just like a, not even a 16th low. Damn Corby bolts. I'm not gonna blame myself. It's all the Corby bolts. You can see I just hit them down here. I hung the belt over a little bit and got them down. So now I'm just gonna refine everything, smooth it out, get everything down to the lines, and small wheel attachment, and then I'm gonna put the J-Flex on with the small wheel attachment. So I got a 400 J-Flex on here. I'm just gonna smooth it all around and all that. Touch in here a little bit, get everything cleaned up, and then we're done. Alright, see, here's where I go to the horizontal, because you can get on the horizontal and do it a lot easier, but that's alright. The rest would be hand sanding, so let's call it done. Go back to the bench. Boom, and there we go. We are good. We got the hamon in there, all that. The pins all nice and tightened up, everything looking good. I put some Danish oil on it, so she's looking nice and smooth. Yeah, man. It's a shame this side, it's not as pretty as this side. It still looks good. This one just got that snake, you know, that snake skin look to it. I put out on Facebook and Instagram asking people about Corby bolts. One guy answered me and said I need to use an F, the letter F size drill bit. And since I only had standard, I was afraid to go too big. Another guy said he used like a step bit that works good. He's like, 0.257 is around the right size to use, but since I only had 17/64, it would have been too big. I'm gonna have to try Corby bolts again, get the right kind of drill bits and all that, give them a second chance. I did a lot of messing up and, you know, a lot of learning, so I can't blame the bolts. They still, to me, seem like a lot of extra work, but we got her done. Time to move on to something else. I think I got it. I'm making another one of these, but this time it fits in the hand a lot better. I started shooting the video for it already. Yeah, I don't know if this is next or what, but we'll see. Alright, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. My website link is up in the cards and the first one down in the description. I got Amazon links down in there. I got shirts on my website. I got knives on my website. All that good stuff. Alright, hope you enjoyed this build along, and as always, take it easy.